New Jersey's got bragging rights entering this one after winning the last time. Oh, this building's electric and both teams are set to go. The Rangers have won the draw and we are now underway. Takes a shot and it goes off a stick. And they continue to apply pressure here. Here's a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Often players don't get points on this play, James, because by the time it happens, the puck is touched many times, but it's all about the start. It is about the poke-check, good defensive presence that transitions into offense.
Game streak continuing against them, and they just got to feed them more.
Well, they really do, James. And as a point-per-game player, you got to feel something in these rivalry series games. It's almost like a historical pulse, and it's transferred to the ice right now. And every time he touches the puck, he makes something happen.
Oh, great little takeaway at center. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Feeds it to Fox. Quick feed to Miller. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Gives them nothing in front.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
He takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The Rangers move it in. Shot! Oh, what a save! He bluffs that one!
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Tries to feed it over to Miller. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Miller's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Rangers win it. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Makes a move in front! Scores! And they've gone in front thanks to the power play goal!
Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity. Well, this power play will show up in the video room tomorrow. There's no question about that because it had it all. Puck movement, motion, and urgency on retrieval, which I think is absolutely critical. Yes, got to start with the puck. You want to find a way to get the shot to the net, and it winds up in the back of it. Are about precision, execution, and skill, and they delivered on all three of those things. And the coach, you can see his face behind the bench. He's really pleased with this unit.
New York's got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
It's all about quick strike. Now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
And now it's grabbed by Gustafson. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that carries off a body in traffic. And sends it just out of reach. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. New York's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Miller's won the draw here in their own zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Can't connect on the shot. Passes on over to Hischier. Moves it to Mercer. Shot! Oh, what a big-time stop by Shesterkin. Quick pass across to Trocheck. Fires it on net. Makes the glove stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. New York's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. Hischier's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. draw. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Scores! Well, special teams is coming tonight here this evening.
As they're commanding the puck and the way they're using the space in the offensive zone here, James, they're manipulating the PK units coming out, and they're finding a way to get lanes to the net. No surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer, and everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful. After that last goal, the coach is showing his displeasure with his team. He's just not happy with the effort and the details at this moment.
Well, hold on. Just another game and another goal against his rivals here, Pounder.
Yeah, he's got quite the streak going, doesn't he? He's been a sharp shooter. He's got the magic hands ready now, so get him the puck.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. His reflexes on display tonight. Miller's got him in the defensive end. From the left side, takes the pass. Here's the pass.
Well, he's got the puck on his stick now, and you know he's looking for the hat trick, James.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Rangers did everything right in that first period, James. They managed the puck, and puck possession was the key to that first period, but doing something with it was another. Now they find themselves a fight two heading into the second.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Makes the save on the slapper. And he fights off another save.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
The Devils have the puck in the corner. Here's a shot, and he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net.
Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip, slap shot, no stick side, beats the goalie clean.
The Rangers are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Oh, this is what the fans wanted to see, Cheryl. These two teams hate each other.
They really do. When you're considered a rival, it's because they're always tough games, and you know you want to be the victor, and you also know there's going to be a physical element, as we just saw.
What a dust-up. This rivalry only continues to intensify shift by shift here, Pounder.
Well, there's details to the game, right? And when you've got a highly contested game with 2 rivals going toe-to-toe, you know, you got to get the upper hand. You're trying to get edge anywhere you can, and that's why they dropped the gloves in this one here, James.
Number 98, a major for fighting.
The Rangers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. New York won the faceoff at center. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Takes it into the slot. Great save from in tight.
Ryan's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fists, James. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
Still lots of time left in the period. New York's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead at 4-1.
You know what the key to the power play is, James? Shoot the puck, and that's exactly what they did last power play, and they were successful on it right from the point. You have to have net front presence, though. You got to make sure.
Scores! And there's another power play goal!
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight. Well, this is a fun goal for him, James. I mean, it's not often that you have the time and space to let a slap shot go and beat the goaltender, but he does just that, and he rips it. I mean, he hammers it by. This is a really poor effort by the entire team, and the coach knows it behind the bench and is visibly frustrated right now. He's tried everything in this game, pressed different buttons. He's going to have to look in a different direction if he wants to get back in it.
You know, usually in a rivalry series or a rivalry head-to-head matchup, there's not a lot of time and space. He always seems to find space extending that point streak here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, it's whether he has or he does not have the puck. I mean, that's IQ to me, James, and spatial awareness and knowing how to fight for body position. I think that is critical in these series when the ice closes up and it's a heated matchup, and he has delivered on all expectations. Ryan's been so efficient with the puck tonight, James. I mean, sometimes it is a struggle, and other nights it just feels easy, and that's what it feels like for him tonight. He wants that puck. You can see him communicating with his teammates. He wants it. He wants to shoot it. He's all around the net, and he's buried it already for a hat trick.
The Rangers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Well, this is the definition of rivalry, isn't it, Cheryl?
It really is. You see these teams going toe-to-toe. It's a 200-foot game here, back-and-forth action, and we're just witnessing some frustration and a heated tempers flaring.
Not like this atmosphere needed a little jolt of energy, but they got
An
it.
emotional charge up and down the lineup here, James. You want to be a wave of momentum? This is a good way to get it going. After a fight, the heart rate is elevated. You're sweating, you're exhausted. And now it's time to cool off, simmer, reset your emotions so you can get back out there and play after you sit your 5.
New York's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. The Devils start with the puck in their own end. And he passes it up ahead to Meyer. Rips it from the blue line. And one last save. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. The puck is dropped on period number 3. A chance for them to try to save some face here after being dominated thus far. Let's send it over to Cheryl Palmer and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Rangers have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
New York's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. The Devils win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Close save as that was deflected in front. Play continues here, but this crowd still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way, so when you have it, you embrace it.
New York's have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. The Rangers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Stop that one. There's a shot! Oh, it's another consecutive save!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. wonderful in terms of executing his passes and getting a shot on net. So doing a lot of great things in the offensive zone.
Moves into the offensive zone. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. The Rangers have it in the offensive end. Sends one up to Miller. Dishes it to Panarin. There's a shot. Turns him away. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Montreal's the next opponent on this homestand, and I'll tell you what, if you haven't had a chance to get down here for a game live and in action, you are missing out. It is a party, it is fun, and we hope to see you here sooner rather than later. How about next game? Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big save.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
New York's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. New Jersey's got it in the offensive zone. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He's very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender. I love this play, James. It's IQ and instincts that lands him this puck, and then he separates himself from the group with a few quick strides and gets in on the breakaway. Love the finish as well. Read the goaltender perfectly.
New York's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Pass across to Miller. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Grabbed along the board by Ceci. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. New York's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Lets it rip! Oh, what a save in front! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. New York's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. The Rangers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
There's another consecutive save.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his complete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Wrist shot from the slot. Moves it to Meyer. Moves the puck into the D zone. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Drives to the crease. Scores! And they strike Taylor once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure. Be relentless and try and get another one. Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
New York's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Fires it! Denies him with the save! Moves it quickly over to Ryan. Hammers the shot! Stops him cold! Pesci's lugging the puck. Feeds it down low. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. The Rangers will play it through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Ryan. Oh, and somehow
James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save. So dialed in. Sometimes when it's
the Rangers won the last tilt between these rivals. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Rangers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Doc. Dishes it to Matheson. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Ryan. There with a fantastic stop. Handles the puck. Cuts to the paint. Scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game. It's players like these that know how to lead the charge and really change any momentum swing in the game. I mean, he doesn't leave much time or space. He knows how to score. It's the reason why he's their leading scorer.
As both teams set up back at center ice, and really no surprise when you look at who just contributed, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, point per game player in this series against his foe here, James. I mean, he has the state circled on his calendar, but he always brings his best against the best.
What a steal in his own end. Here we go. On-man rush here. Makes the save.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes.
They score! And it's back to back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chopping out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you gotta have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score. Well, the coach has been reaching into their toolbox all game long here, trying to figure out how to get his team going, and nothing seems to be working. You know, you shouldn't have to do much when you're playing a heated rival and you're coming off a loss.
Well, in this rivalry series, he's starting to become an offensive leader in these matchups.
Well, yeah, and I'd like to see the offensive possession metrics here, James, because it seems like the puck is on his stick all the time, and that's just a real nice gift to get the apple on that one.
Montreal's looking to even things up here in period number 1 as they still trail despite outshooting the opposition. Quick feed to Panarin. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Montreal's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Denied by the defender. Nice block. New York's got the puck in their own end.
He's already got 2 goals. Another one would be fantastic.
And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. The Canadians are in transition. They put the puck into the offensive end. Pushes it across to Panarin. Intercepted at center by Matheson. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Takes a shot. Glove save made by Shesterkin. Moves it to Burns. Driving right to the front. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net.
I really like this save, James, because he shot
Off the post. Fantastic save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job. Montembeault's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was on their skis, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
New York's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. He scores! There's the hat trick and Leonard Ray-Chapeau!
Yeah, Ray-Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time. But man, does he ever have an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way. But he's all the time in the world to just tag this clapper low stick side. That's a beautiful shot.
Back-to-back hatties in this rivalry series. Wow.
I mean, he just plays his best hockey against this team. I mean, there's an urgency to his game. It's like he's got eyes in the back of his head. He scans. He does it all. He's shot. And you put... Almost getting a double take there, James. And you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, that quick glove hand looks like a windmill, James. I think that was meant for the highlight reel. Unfortunately, gotta catch the puck if you want to make it there.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Rangers now lead by 3. The Canadians get a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick shot! Denies him on the slapper! Slides it across to Miller. Angles it over to Panarin. And that one's turned away. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Great defensive play to get in front of that one. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Ryan's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
The setters will glide into the dot. New York's got the win off that draw.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
The lane was tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
The Rangers have been on the right side of the puck in this game, James, and they'd be in the lead by an extensive amount if they could just find the back of the net. I mean, man, how many times have they hit the post?
First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh in this second period, about set to get underway. And they're going to drop the mitts here. Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. The Canadians find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
5-minute major for fighting. Time and penalties, 7 seconds.
Ross gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Miller's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Puck scooped up by Ryan. Can't get it to go. Montreal's got the puck shorthanded. Takes a shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. He was totally locked in on that play.
Shesterkin's been a consistent presence in the... Their power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you. Sometimes when you're an on-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision pass, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized. Anytime you're coming off of a loss, especially against a rival opponent, you have a sense of urgency to your game, but this has been lackluster, and there is mounting frustration. It's been the story of the game behind the bench for the coach who just looks rattled.
The Rangers are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you, and you know that the coach loves this as well, because guess
Well,
what?
you could feel this coming. Here they go.
Yeah, they were coming towards one another, and you knew it was going to happen, and both of the benches are elevated, standing up as this one's going on.
Ding, ding, it's over.
Oh, Dong. The Canadians playing very aggressive. That fight right there just showing that they're sending a message, trying to gain some energy, silence the crowd, and really dictate the play.
Ross recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. New York's got him, and they're on the attack. Hammers it on net. Stopped by Reimer.
Ryan's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Reimer's going to hang on for a whistle.
Ryan's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James, just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the hattie, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Montreal's got it against the boards. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a chance. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Quick stop. From the back of the cage with the puck. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Evans is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Rangers are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
New York's been feeling good all night long. Look at what we're at here. We're still in the late stage of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
Works it across to Laine. And the middle frame almost done. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Laine. Passes it over. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Shesterkin.
Suzuki's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And that pass attempt is deflected. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. It's been a total, and they're going to go. A move right out of pro wrestling to bring this one to an end.
The takedown, James, recognizing when his opponent is vulnerable with the weight over him, and down he goes. Both benches showing respect for each of their players that are heading over to the penalty box. That was a tough one. It's purely exhausting to be in a fight like this, and they're just corralling their stuff and getting back to the box.
New York's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Suzuki's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And he slides it quickly to Caulfield. New York's got it in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Reimer.
Panarin's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
The Rangers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Ryan. Reimer's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Miller's been utilizing his skill sets to his advantage tonight here, James. And that doesn't always happen. You don't have the vibe, but he's had it tonight. The puck has been on his stick. He's been able to find the open player at all times in the offensive zone. A reason why he's got multiple assists in this one so far.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tosses it on to Suter. The Canadians carried along the wall. And he takes a shot. Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
And they manage to clear it. Montreal's got the puck behind the net.
Trocheck's almost back on the ice.
Slides the puck over. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Picked off. New York's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Miller's won the draw here in the defensive zone. The Rangers take it along the wall. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Moves it quickly over to Hudson. Knocked away by Ryan. The Rangers have it against the wall. And a stick breaks on him. And it's saved by Reimer. Oh, a good heads-up play with the poke check. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes that pass back to the point. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Fires it on net. And will play on as that gets a piece of the glove. The Red Wings are up next according to the league's schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one. Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here.